Good morning, Trinity Lutheran. It's great to be with you this morning. First, my apologies for not being with you yesterday. Yesterday, we had no school, as you know, and we had teacher in service yesterday. We had a great day. We spent the majority of our time working on curriculum mapping. That's an effort to really clarify and refine the things that we want to teach children. And so a very good day working with a company called Atlas, and they're very helpful in helping us think through that. And we worked specifically yesterday on kind of aligning our curriculum to the Iowa core curriculum. So we spent a good amount of time on that yesterday and just making sure that we don't have gaps in what we teach. And a great day. Many thanks to our great teachers for their dedication and their willingness to work on this, because at the end of the day, I told them at the end yesterday, this process is a lot of work, but at the end of the day, the kids are going to be the beneficiaries. They're going to win because we have really clarified once again. It's an ongoing process. We've clarified once again the things that we feel are critical for kids to know, and in order to be successful in this world, to be world ready and faith secure. So thanks for giving us that opportunity to do that yesterday. Just a reminder that parent-teacher conferences are coming up soon. We'd ask that you return the slip that went home by tomorrow. Tomorrow after school, the teachers will be scheduling those times either via Zoom. The meetings with you will be via Zoom or via telephone, so make sure you mark that on your form which you prefer. So we'll be making those schedules and getting that out to you by the end of the week, so you know what to plan for in terms of meeting with your teachers. We're blessed today to have our 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th graders participate in the Iowa Youth Straw Poll. So our kiddos got to vote today for the President, for the U.S. Senate, and for the United States House of Representatives for our district. So great opportunity for them to learn about voting. They got an I voted sticker, just like they do when you go and vote. So kind of cool and good for them to get ingrained in them that this is a privilege and a right to the way our government works. They get a voice in the government, so that's pretty awesome. We did have WQAD Channel 8 here today, recording some of that, talking with some of the students, so there will be some information on WQAD today, probably at 5 o'clock and 6 o'clock. So probably both shows in the afternoon, maybe at 10. So, and they said that it would be up on their website as well if you miss it. Finally, in terms of announcements, we also have a survey out to the parents of 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th about winter sports. A few of you have responded. Thanks for that. If you have not, please do. We're just trying to make the very best decisions that we can that will allow everyone to be safe, and while still perhaps giving our kids an opportunity. So lots of decisions to make, lots of data that we need to pore over, and the data from you is extremely important in that process. So thanks for getting that done. I do want to talk a little bit with you today again about values. Today I want to kind of focus on some things if you're kind of struggling with, well, what do we as a family or what do I individually value? Giving you some ways to think about that. So the first thing would be to consider people that you consider to be heroes. Could be living, could be deceased people that you look up to as heroes. And think about what makes them admirable. What is it that, as you think about that person, makes them a hero in your mind and in your eyes and in your heart? Write down those qualities, and then add these values to a list of potential values that you want to hold up for your family or for yourself. Or another way to do that, individually, you as a parent could start this process in thinking about if you could build the ideal person what characteristics would that person have? What kinds of things would make them ideal if you could build the perfect person? We know there's no such thing this side of heaven, but if you could put together the certain traits that would make that person ideal, and then write down that list. And this one you can involve your kids in by asking them to think about what kinds of things are you looking for in a perfect friend, and write those things down. Get some feedback from them, and then make that list. And then as a family, talk about the things that are on that list and which ones really rise to the top. You may have a really long list, and you may have to trim it down to really look at the things that are most critical. So think about your values. Have those conversations as a family about what things do we value and hold up. That will give you a great foundation to build your decision making on as a family in terms of how you spend your time, and all kinds of other things. So build that list of values. It's going to be a great blessing to you and to your family. Have a great rest of the week. I'm headed out today, be gone for part of today and all day tomorrow for an Iowa Association of Christian Schools meeting. I'm on the board of directors of that group, and their annual meeting is tomorrow in Des Moines as well. It's always a great opportunity to learn and grow and talk to other administrators. So thanks for giving me that opportunity, and God's blessings on your day, and we'll talk to you next week.